You hear your stomach calling.
It's shouting!
Burrito! Burrito! Burrito!
Let's gather our ingredients and build this the Ozzy way every day. Make it wild, make it savory, make it loud, just like Ozzy would. No utensils needed, scarf it down and build another one at 900, just like Ozzy. Ozzy's October Burrito.
Hear your stomach calling.
Ozzy's October Burrito.
Hear your stomach calling.
Hey, all you ghoulish gourmets, and I hope that this records okay. I noticed the intro was kind of stopping and starting. So I hope the audio is good. I hope this records at least well enough that you can understand what's going on. I'm not sure if something's going on with the wireless. I'm using the uh, Wi-Fi extender. So I don't know. We're gonna try this, and hopefully it will work properly or work good enough that you can understand me when I'm talking about this stuff. So we are going to be making Ozzy's October Burrito. And what this is basically I took to the internet, Google is your friend, right? And I knew that Ozzy Osbourne had a love of burritos. I mean, he absolutely, there was one whole Osbourne show just dedicated to Ozzy's love of burritos. And he especially liked to go to Chipotle and get burritos. And I heard that he even had a celebrity card. He was the only person that had a celebrity card to Chipotle. So fans the world over have tried to decipher what is actually the Aussie burrito. And I came up with a list of ingredients that people are pretty sure is the Aussie burrito. So, um, what do you have in an Aussie burrito? Okay, and I put my own twist on this, and I'm gonna tell you guys and gals about it. First of all, white rice is um, one of the things that was said to be in Aussie's burrito. So I just got some medium grain white rice, store brand white rice from Kroger. Um, pinto beans was something else. So I got two 15-ounce cans of pinto beans. Uh, barbacoa, which is just Mexican seasoned beef. Now, here's where I made a slight change because I asked Steve, I said, I was just thinking about, I've never made burritos before. So I really didn't know what I was doing. So I said, do you think I should heat the pinto beans with the barbacoa, the seasoned beef? And he said, well, yeah, I guess you could. It might not be a bad idea. So I'm going to actually show you guys. Well, actually, I'm going to bring up the haunted food cam here. And I'm going to make it the solo layout. They changed something in StreamYard. It took me just a minute. So this is actually my, and it seemed to have paused there for like, okay. This is my seasoned beef and pinto beans. They've been heated up beforehand. They're still really warm. But what I did, and I want to, okay. I think I removed myself by accident. I'm just trying to get used to the way they've changed the interface a little bit when I bring up the haunted food cam. So what the change was is I decided to spice things up a little bit because me and Steve like stuff spicy. So what I did was when I was heating it up, I put a generous helping of this Mexican chili powder seasoning. And by generous helping, I mean a generous helping. Okay. So if you like the spice, lay that stuff on a little bit. Um, Also, in watching uh, the Osbournes and watching Ozzy and Jack's World Detour, um, I discovered that Ozzy loves curry, or he loved curry. So I put a little curry powder, probably about a teaspoon and a half of curry powder in there. And I put about a teaspoon and a half of ground cumin. Okay. And let's see, I don't, oh, and I also put in a teaspoon and a half of smoked paprika. Okay. So, and I tasted it and I was like, well, I need a little more chili seasoning and all that stuff. And I got it just the way I wanted it. Now we'll see if Steve likes it too, because he's going to come in here shortly and he's going to roll his own burrito. He's going to make his own burrito, and I'm going to actually record him. But I'm going to record myself doing it. And I'm sorry I keep messing with my hair. I really shouldn't be messing with my hair when I'm cooking. But like I told Steve, this angle is a terrible angle because it's shooting me from up. But it's the only way I can figure out how to do it and have my tablet in here and have the phone in the other camera. But not to get too into the details of that. So, um, sour cream is something else. And this is just Kroger original sour cream. Nothing fancy, right? Cheese. Now they didn't specify what kind of cheese. So I just got Mexican style blend shredded cheese. It's got Monterey Jack, mild cheddar, uh, queso, quesadilla, and asadero cheeses. I figured that should cover everything, right? And mild tomato salsa. Now, if you like yours a little more spicy, you might want to go with something that's not mild. But I picked Arriba roasted tomato salsa, and it is mild there. And Steve said, "Oh, great, you got salsa I can dip in my chips." I was like, "Not that salsa, Steve." So I accidentally got Chi-Chi's salsa too. So I said, "You can use that with your tortilla chips, okay? The other stuff I got to save for Aussie's October burritos." Okay, so that's our basic ingredients, other than the flour tortillas. You got to have your flour tortillas. And I just went to Walmart and picked up La Banderita Burrito Grande flour tortillas. Make sure you get the flour tortillas, folks. And, truth be told, Steve likes the flour tortillas better than the corn tortillas anyway. So, what we're going to do here is I have everything cooked up. I have my rice. This is my white rice. Um, and it would help, wouldn't it? um, if I showed this to you. There we go. I'm sorry there's a little delay on things. I think it's the wireless or something. But this is just store brand white rice that I have cooked up. I filled about a 3-quart pan with water. And then I put the whole bag. It's just a pound of rice. And I put it in here. Now we're probably not going to use all that on even a couple of burritos, but I just wanted to go ahead and cook it and have it ready, right? All right. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Um, I'm going to actually, there we go. I'm going to actually make this just so I know that everything everything is okay here. And there's something on my screen. That's not good. All right. So, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting all the fillings in here, right? And then I watched a guy, I watched it about 3 times. I watched this guy roll up this burrito, okay? So, um, we're going to make the haunted food cam, the solo layout right now. And I'm going to step over here and we're going to start putting the fillings in, okay? So you can layer this any way you want, folks. And I'm just watching the camera over there just to make sure that it's not pausing too much. And so I'm just going to put me a layer of rice. And I see it's pausing again a little bit. Usually it doesn't do that with the haunted food cam. But like I said, I think something's going on with the wireless today. Maybe it's the weather. It's been rainy. So I'm getting me a little rice on there. You don't have to do anything fancy to the rice unless you want to, unless you want to season it or something like that. Um, get a good starting bed of almost a bed of lettuce. And remember, folks, clean hands when you're in the kitchen, right? Okay, so next, like I said, you guys and gals can layer this any way you like, but I'm going to put my um, barbacoa. I may be mispronouncing that, and I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to put my seasoned beef and my pinto beans and my seasonings on top of this rice, folks. I think that's good. You can put more or less, whatever you think, right? And then I think I'm going to put my tomato sauce over here, put it over it. We'll see how Steve does. We'll see how he layers his, right? We'll put some on top of that, right? And you guys and gals, just feel free to adjust this any way you want to, right? Oops. So now I'm going to go with the cheese. And you know what? I forgot to heat my flour tortilla. Now, if you like this nice and warm, and since I realized that I forgot to do that, you can put these in the microwave or you can put these in the skillet and cook them on each side a little bit, all right? Or you can heat them for 2 to 4. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it any longer than maybe. Oh, let me see what it actually says on here about the microwave. No, you want to do like 30 to 45 seconds. I wouldn't suggest going over 45 seconds, okay? All right, so now we're going to top this off with, well, maybe Now I can't get the sour cream top off. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Um, then we're going to put a nice big, this isn't Daisy, so we can't really say a dollop of Daisy, but a dollop of sour cream on there. And again, you can put more or less to your liking, okay? Because this is your burrito, right? And basically, they say the heating makes them more pliable, makes the tortilla more pliable. All right. So we put all our fillings that we're going to use in the center. Now, we need to fold. Oh, well, it broke on me. Probably because I got too much filling in there. I'm betting I do. Don't do like I do, folks, because I get carried away. And two, I've never seen the burrito flour tortilla break. Maybe that's because I didn't heat it, possibly. But never said I was perfect, guys. So fold in both of the sides and roll. I think I just got too much filling in here. Roll the bottom. You're going to tuck in the filling and fold the corners. Yeah, I can tell that I got way yonder too many fillings in here. Yeah. I swear I can tell I definitely went wrong. So, lesson learned, folks. Don't put too much filling in your burritos, okay? We'll see if Steve can do better than I did. So, rule number one, do not put too much filling in your burrito, okay? Or else you're going to have a mess like I just did. It's not too bad, but it's not folding up just the way it should. But I'm going to wind up eating this with a fork. I can see that right now. All right. I'm going to wipe up my mess a little bit. And I'm going to stick this bad boy in the microwave for about 45 seconds because I got going too fast and I forgot to heat it, which is probably should be probably the reason it too. That and my stupid butt put too many fillings in there. Okay, so we're heating this up. Okay, so I'm back again, kind of. So we heated that up. Like I said, don't get crazy like I did with the fillings. I could never work in a restaurant, making these things for a living. I can see that. But there's my rather sloppy burrito. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fork here. I'm going to try to, I've seen burritos be like this. even when you get them at the restaurant. And it's probably somebody like me that doesn't know what they're doing. So let's try this, folks. Blow on a little bit. Not bad. Just a little messy, but not bad at all. So it definitely gets my seal of approval, folks. Even if it was a little messy, right? So we are going to pause this for just a second. Where am I going to lay mine at? Over there, I think. And then we're going to pause this. And then when we come back, Steve is going to be showing you guys and gals how he makes a burrito. And I'm sure he's going to be making it a lot better than me. So let's pause this for a second, and we will be back in a few, folks. All right, folks, we're back, and Steve is in the process of. And tell everybody how long you think your flour tortillas.
10 seconds.
Okay. Well, 30 to 45 seconds is what they say.
All right, I'll do 45 seconds.
I heated mine after the fact. Look at how messy mine is.
Gross.
It's not gross. It's just overflowing.
That's yeah, El Burrito Grande or something.
That's extra large burrito grande.
So what do you want me to do?
All right. So you can prepare it over here, and the camera's going to be on you. And just tell how you layer yours, because I tell everybody they can layer their. I started with the rice, but you don't have to. Steve, bring it around like that.
It's sticky.
You're not going to notice whenever you get all the other stuff in there. So Steve's starting off with rice first, right, Steve?
Sure.
Because we can all make the Ozzy October burritos any way we want, right? Everybody does.
Mine's just a burrito.
Lord. No, it's Ozzy's October burrito because that's what we're making. And I'm going to put a top on this rice. Since I'm sure this is going to be Steve's
It's
dinner.
like chocolate with peanuts in it.
It does not. Don't taste like it. She's just trying to make
Is there cheese in this?
No, that's the meat. No, you put your cheese on whenever you get ready to put your cheese on. And don't forget your tomato salsa and your sour cream. I think Steve's layering his a little bit different than me. Because I think I put the salsa on next. And I'm just going around cleaning up as Steve is getting done with the ingredients. Well, you got against Ozzy Osbourne anyway, Steve.
Nothing.
You don't want to call yours an Ozzy's October burrito. I'm just playing around. Steve don't have nothing against Ozzy. I don't want anybody getting any fans of Ozzy to get in your idea. And he's shaking the camera for us. Steve doesn't subscribe to that you should use a spoon when putting sauce on.
I thought about it.
And then he said The hell with it. I'm just going to pour it on here. Okay. So now Steve's going to assemble. Let's see if he does better than me. Well, crap, Steve, you're not doing this the way that. Okay, I bet this is going to work better. I bet this is going to work better.
I wasn't expecting it to.
Maybe you put too much in yours too.
Maybe. There.
Steve, there's Steve's Ozzy's October burrito. Do you want to taste it on camera?
No, I want to heat it up.
Okay, he's going over. He's doing what I did and heating it up after he assembled it. He got salsa all over. If you have a man in your household, you're probably used to cleaning up after him, ladies. Unless you're the man that's head of the house. So Steve's just playing around because
I am.
Yeah,
I got some over here on the.
I'll wipe it up. And apparently we got some more fillings, so we can have burritos tomorrow.
Tastes pretty good.
You want to come on camera and say, I usually eat a bite on camera.
Well, it's pretty good.
He gives thumbs up. Okay. So I guess that's a wrap on Ozzy's October burrito. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. They have changed how you remove something from the solo layout now, and I can't get it to work right. But anyways, I'm just going to leave Steve's Ozzy's October burrito up there. He's going to be taking it away. And thank you guys and gals for joining me and Steve for this special October edition and Ozzy tribute edition, the movie Munchies. And I'll be back at some point making something else. And I'll see everybody next time.